lot of people in the audience, and I think that despite the fact that this is a fashion event, there are a lot of burning questions, and let's just get rid of the white elephant in the room. How do you feel about gay marriage?
Wow, that's a heavy question to start off with. But I have to say that I am a big supporter of the gay community. I have so many gay friends, and I think that gays should not be deprived of their own civil rights like straight couples. So I'm all for gay marriage.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's brighter than Miss California. This is Miss Washington 2009. So, all right. You actually came into pageant work through your modeling experience.
I did. I've been modeling for about 5 years. I started in New York City at bridal fashion show event, and I got into it through that, and I started modeling, and I met a fellow model in Boston, Massachusetts, who was Miss Massachusetts USA, and she talked me into doing a pageant.
That's amazing. So your first modeling gig was in New York, at the Waldorf Astoria, I've been told.
It was. I know. I started at the top. So
you hit the ground running.
I did. It was exciting.
So we've got some questions here from the models. One of them wanted to ask, what do you suggest you wear to a casting call?
I think it's important to really dress in a way that flatters your body. So if you have, long legs, I would wear something really fitted pants and leggings, maybe some tight jeans, and some really fitted clothing, because you really want to show off all of your assets.
I was just about to say that. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Okay, what other questions do you have for me?
So, okay, as a semi-professional model, I'd like to ask, what kind of advice could you give aspiring models? What kind of advice could you give aspiring models in terms of choosing a modeling agency?
Well, definitely, the first rule of thumb is you never want to pick a modeling agency where you have to pay up front. That is a no-no. If an agent really wants you and they're going to represent you, you don't have to pay anything up front. You should not they should make money off of you. So the first time they make money is when you make money. So you definitely never want to pay anything up front. That's a big scam. So beware of that.
Absolutely. Whenever it comes to fashion and modeling, on Craigslist there are so many predatory agencies out there who are looking to make $100 to $300 off of just headshots and videos.
Totally. That's so horrible. Yeah, no. Definitely. You just want to look at their website, I think, first off, and see who their clients are in terms of, what companies they work with in Seattle. And Seattle is more of a commercial print market because there's so many corporate headquarters here. So as long as, the big companies are, Amazon, eBay, and Microsoft, and all of those. So if someone goes big in Nordstrom, so you want to look for those big clients.
Absolutely.
But all of these ladies here tonight look fabulous. They should all sign up with agents if they haven't already.
I've actually been told that there are some agents in the audience tonight looking out for new models. Crowd, what do you think of these models?
They all look fabulous.
So one of the models actually wanted me to ask you, do you feel that your height was an obstacle? Because we've always heard the stereotype that models, they generally prefer models to be really tall.
Well, I'm 5'7". I'm obviously wearing high heels though, but, no, it has never set me back from modeling. I've always done more kind of commercial print work and not as much high fashion runway work. I've done some of that in Seattle, but in terms of, it's never set me back. I think as long as you have confidence, there are really no limits in this industry.
Absolutely. I can definitely tell from my own experience, confidence is the #1 ingredient if you want to be an aspiring model, photographer, anything really. Confidence in all of life.
Well, definitely, because if I was an agent and I was casting for a show and there was someone who was 5'10" and someone who was 5'7", and the girl that was 5'10" had really bad posture and had this insecure look on her face, I would definitely pick the girl that was, 5'7" and had an amazing posture and just exuded this confidence about her. Whatever she wears, she's gonna rock it and look amazing.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you actually have done some other things beyond modeling. I heard that you summited Mount Rainier. Is that true?
I did summit Mount Rainier. That was intense, both physically and mentally. But I summited Mount Rainier 3 summers ago with my dad, actually. And it was 14,410 feet, and it took us 32 hours to get from top to bottom, but we made it, and it was awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's fun to see Mount Rainier from, all different vantage points here in Seattle, and it always reminds me that I can, whatever I put my mind to, I can accomplish it, and it's such a good reminder to have.
Absolutely, that's great advice for anybody, guy or girl.
Definitely.